chosen one. See it in my face.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
You better have this bullshit kiss, but I'll be pushing you out.
Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, boy, Aaron Jones took that last. Get it for him. Get it for him. Yeah.
Touchdown, Packers.
First play of the game on that touchdown on the head.
72 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Mason Crosby for the...
They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spent all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
He just better.
And he hits Gator. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That's stupid. Get
and he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Oh, shit, that's hilarious.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
On his
carry
head.
now for Nick Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That was all Preston Smith navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
Come on.
To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
hell no, give me my ball back.
And knocked it free.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Tackle made that time by Kevin Johnson.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. Now Rodgers.
Bang everything. Oh, he missed it.
But it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Yeah,
once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
1-yard loss, huh?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal.
Wow,
to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal.
He got paid yesterday.
Play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now.
I'm going to talk to him.
Goal here.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Zadarius Smith. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives.
My defense is too good for him.
Again after this one.
Out. It's 4th down.
Remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
He got that bit.
Complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They toss it left side to Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Chubb, you're not good at all, Chubb. What are you doing?
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Browns nothing.
See, I'm the chosen one. You see it in my face.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and it's complete, Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
At the 4-yard,
they'll run with Chubb.
You got it.
Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are back within a score.
I don't trust this.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Set to kick off.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
I keep doing my run play.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it,
I sent you a picture.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Jones. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
What?
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before they take it down. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. On the move to his left. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Coming up at halftime, in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And there, once he's outside of the pocket and doesn't see anything, very smart play to just throw it away. That was only 1st down. He's got a few more shots maybe. He can take it the end zone.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. Rodgers again now.
Why is that not a catch?
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a collision to jar that one free.
How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers.
Give me a bone, game. Come on.
Incomplete.
Give me a bone.
It's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Browns ain't got no fucking defense.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
You're lying, right?
The Browns drive about to get started. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
That's one way to get yourself out of a hole. They're backed up deep. And while this looked like a simple completion at first, he was able to create some space, and off he goes. Separation not just in the route, but after the catch, too.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down, Cleveland.
They run. Chubb. And he's got room.
Accelerating,
and off he goes.
That's all you got.
All the way
Get to that nigga a big-ass bone just now.
Cleveland.
Jesus Christ.
Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Christ.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
I get ball second half.
Parkey with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
You better not do nothing stupid. Like, I might just kick that bitch off. I'm just going to time instead. Shit. There you go.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
The fuck was that for?
And trouble there
got me
on the
closer to the end
kickoff
zone,
as
dummy.
that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Rodgers going to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Adams, 28 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Rodgers to throw once more. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First down, Browns.
First down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I don't do it.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46.
We got the 3.
The kick by Parkey is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I'm gonna do a little quick fucking play.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
I'm just wasting time.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
How the fuck does he get ball? What?
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. A gain of 9.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 29. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
And a toss play to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
30-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Play fake. Mayfield. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the
big
tone
interception.
they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Baby.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Richardson able to run him down for a 15-yard loss.
I want
and
cuddles.
it will be fourth down.
Fucking fourth and 18. Holy shit.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Cleveland.
Jesus Christ, this thing pissed me off.
So from the
Game's
39
too fucking
now,
close.
they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Back now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
We'll sit at 1-point game too. Fuck.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Running right through him. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to float from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, lock off. So that was my connection or his connection? Because we both have some shit connection just now. My points went down. They ain't go down, so I ain't moved. So try this again.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Cleveland.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and
my hands are
with
cold.
the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Night.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they'll look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield now. That's out to Chubb, complete.
Oh, Chubb will never do that.
That catch good for only a couple. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does, and in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Lining up for the extra point.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Tyler Ervin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Flushed out right. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He didn't even fucking try to throw a fucking hand. He was straight to him, bro.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that is incomplete.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Why is my just leaving?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first down. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Slant to Adams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh, my God. Why are you tripping
with a
over
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The ball carrier. The stop made by Myles Garrett. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Browns' 21.
To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches in.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. A final shot before half for Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grant Delpit showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. 20, 10.
How you like me now?
Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, just a deadly combination, and we see why right there.
And we've seen it develop over the years because when Davante Adams first...
And this is going to be intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
Be right back.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Kevin King with a pick. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And his throw here is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Rodgers
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Browns 7. Mason Crosby to kick
now
off.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
They go play action, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 48 yards. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Packers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll run it, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Rodgers.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Excellent.
He left. Damn, he left. I'll be back.
Hey baby.
I ain't doing it if I need money, you know this. Hey, what's good? I gotta go give me a drink.
I went eat.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This dude's better get his shit
smacked on.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
My cousin is probably gonna see me when she gets off at school.
And that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Why
and 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
3rd and 6 is just fine for me.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 7-yard
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Forced out to his left. And he will
Hey, go Aaron Rodgers, my boy. Get this shit.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, I'd have to say that for him,
I am at 2FT my cousin, but I will still text you.
Because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Oh, I missed it. No, I didn't.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
makes the score Packers 7, Steelers nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll throw right away. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Ooh, you're
A lot
lucky.
of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he'll take it across mid.
Oh, he left already, boy. That's that defense right there. That's that defense.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On first down, it's Jones down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 30 on second down, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete to Aaron Jones. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Rams.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the early lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Rams 0. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a run with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Tyler Irvin back deep. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
They're on 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that poster out there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones, and he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 27, Rodgers, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very capable man.
And able to find Alan Lazard. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
4th down. That's the end.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams, nothing.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. He's got the lane, and
goes. The 20, 10, touchdown LA. Cam Akers. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
On for the point after.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. Was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere.
Why is my shit not working?
No avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Preston Smith there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
10 at the 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Gone. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting the defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And the Rams 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this 1st half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Damn glitch, bro.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay.
Your voice is cute.
1st and 15.
Yeah.
Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers again now. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
The left side completion to Jones. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides try to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
I hate my guys.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first down. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
Another Packers first down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he picked it off of a fucking ball. I'm about to hop off this game. I gotta go to the fucking bathroom. I'm probably stream later.